Hi, everyone. Welcome, and thank you so much for being here with me. This channel is always brought to you with love and light and genuine care and concern. As a messenger, as a healer, as a reader, I am always delivering messages pertaining to the heart space, the soul, the inner workings of you, of me, of whoever listens and watches this channel. If you're here, you are guided. You are here for a reason to listen, to feel the energy, and to move within that energy. We are all on a journey, a sacred journey. And this is what it's all about, guys. The journey. Yes, we want resolution. We want truth. We want the outcome. We want to see it ahead of time. And sometimes we're not supposed to. We are supposed to feel our way through sometimes with faith, trust in our guides, in our divine creator, trust in ourselves. To walk through this journey in love. Today, I feel a very strong presence of sunshine, light, blessings, gifts from the universe, spiritual awareness, and fortitude. Okay, so that word pops in. I'm going to use it. And as you know, as a reader, I go on what energy is being directed and guided towards me, and connecting with that energy for all of you, connecting with the energy of the universe, connecting with our divine creator, and connecting with the energy of love and light. So today I do feel a sense of sunshine. It's an Aquarian energy, not that this is for Aquarius signs only, but this is that kind of energy that I feel today that is pointing in our direction. With that, I felt led to read from a deck that I haven't used in quite some time, gifted to me by a very beautiful person that, inside and out, that gave this to me a while back. And so I wanted to share whatever messages are here with all of you. I also feel the energy of this beautiful healing with the angels card deck, and we can go from there. But before we do, please take a moment to take a few breaths in and out, and take the time to thank your guides, to thank God, to thank yourself for coming here today to listen to this beautiful message brought to you in love and light. As we are exiting the holidays, for some of us it's Christmas, for some of you it may be something different, whatever that is. I hope it was a blessed, beautiful event. And this time in our lives is very unique and significant because it does evoke emotions and sincerity and giving, and it does also it also lends itself to exhausting energy, where we're tired from all the preparation, and then when it's over, it's sort of like, okay, now let me rest. But I feel like this energy is now, the rest period is sort of it's crucial to our development as spiritual beings and as human beings. We all need a rest. And I was thinking of that interesting story when I was a kid. I used to read the Bible. I used to go to church. I was in church a lot. But anyways, I remember the story of when Jesus went into the forest for 40 days and 40 nights. And as Master Jesus was a healer, he needed time to recover and to recalibrate his energy and to get closer to his God himself, and to surround himself with natural energy in the wooded area. And so, guys, I'm not pushing the Bible on you. I'm just saying that these stories are so relevant to our lives, right? I feel they are. And I will never push religion on you. My religion, I always say my religion is love. My religion is spirituality, sort of, so to speak, if I had a religion. But I feel like winding down from the holidays is extremely important to us as our well-being, as above, so below. But as we go into this reading, I do want to say, lately I've been seeing the color red a lot. And today I was seeing sort of like a red berries, like cranberries or some kind of berries. I'm seeing food for the soul is what I'm hearing, right? And so however this resonates with any of you, so be it, right? And I just feel like there's something so significant about red right now. Red represents a lot of things: passion, love, like a fiery energy, very potent foods come in red. I think so. That's I just wanted to leave that with you. For some of you, it could mean red flowers. Surround yourselves with red. Even if you're just looking at the color online at colorful pictures with red, something with red today will trigger you into a I feel like it's sort of I'm hearing whimsical energy, sort of a fun energy. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to consult our guides and ask for guidance on whatever is going on in our lives and what's coming up, what pertinent message our guides have for us today. As I said, rest is very important. It's important to reflect on your inner self. I feel like but I don't feel like this is a long rest. I feel like it's a very powerful energy coming in to uplift you, to I feel like for some of you, when you reflect, you're going to reflect with love, not with oh, she said that, or she behaved this way, or someone slighted me. No, the angry energy is not allowed here. This is an energy of love. It is an appreciation for whatever has transpired in your life, to prepare you for something coming up in the future. For some of you, it's very soon. And I feel like, yes, this is there's always going to be messages about blessings, changes, twists and turns, and going forward. And so in this message, the reflection really is about appreciation. And I feel like for a lot of us, we're going to almost get down on our knees And for me this morning, guys, I feel so thankful. I do. I'm sort of in flux right now with some things, but it's a good thing. For me, I feel at peace. I feel like it is a time to sort of go with the flow and sort of take your time with something, not jump on the first thing that looks good, not act out of desperation, but to take your time making a decision or taking a turn here or there, and doing it in the energy of love. I feel like some of you need to hear this. This is not a time to act or react in desperation. I know a lot of us have money on our minds, especially after Christmas and the holidays and spending money and whatever. But I feel like when we get into a place of asking for blessings monetarily, we are going to actually hinder ourselves if we get into that place with desperation. This is not the energy the universe wants to give you. We want to be in a place of appreciation, of love, and forward thinking and forward movement as far as anticipating change and what will come. I just want to make sure that card doesn't catch on fire from the candle. And so I believe this time of reflection for some of you is very short, but it's very sweet. And it is I feel desperation in here somewhere. That's why I keep bringing it up, because I feel like Spirit is trying to say to us, it's almost this, whatever situation you are in, I feel like you are going to reflect. When I say reflection, I mean maybe getting into some solitude or quiet space to speak with the universe and to say, thank you for rescuing me from this situation that I was in. And I feel like your wording will be in future tense, not, I'm so desperate right now, please rescue me. If you do, I'll do this. It's not like that. This is more of a thank you for delivering me from whatever what it is that your situation you're in. And the universe hears that, gravitates to that positive energy. And first of all, guys, the universe, as you know, will gravitate to positive or negative energy, because when our thoughts are our prayers. If we continually focus on I'm desperate, what's the first job I can get to bring in extra money? This is not where you are internally. That's what I feel. Or you're very shortly going to be in a place of thank you for this rescue, or thank you for this beautiful opportunity that's coming my way, rather than hopping online and jumping at the first thing that looks like you could make money. Don't get me started on online predators and things like that. But because there's always someone out there that's willing to take your money to help you find your way. That's not to say that it's wrong to pay a reader or a professional for professional guidance, but just be careful. I think the universe, I think Spirit is trying to warn us to stay away from desperate energy. That's not just our own, but others. So you can kind of tell when someone is desperately trying to sell you something by the continual emails or texts or ads coming your way. So steer clear of anything that feels desperate, okay? And this reflection card is meant to tell you, to warn you, and to guide you to stay away from that energy and be in a healthier energy, a thankful energy. a prosperous energy. I keep hearing all these words: freedom, prosperous, abundant, loving, sort of like a carefree energy, but more not in the sense of, for instance, taking all your money out of the bank and being frivolous, or abandoning your job and living on the beach or something. I don't know. Just that kind of energy is not wanted here. And so Spirit says there's no reason to have desperate energy. It's important to realize you're made from the finest energy, and there is no need for desperation. You are capable of manifesting. The key here is to learn that you have to belong with whatever you're trying to manifest. You have to know that you're worthy and that you are the queen or king of manifesting, okay? We all have that ability. It's just that sometimes we don't realize it, or maybe we've carried energy from a situation that has made us feel less than worthy, or that we're not capable. But trust me, you are the brightest star in the sky. You are the inferno in that flame, okay? You are the brightest light in that moon. And you are the king or queen of your abilities, okay? All right, let's see what else Spirit has to say in this. Whoop, thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. These cards are flying out, so bear with me. There's a lot that they want to tell us today, okay? I feel like for some of you, you're very prideful, and there's a sense of, sorry, I had to grab this card. There's a guardian angel here, right? And this guardian angel is, I feel this guardian angel, and I don't like to assign male or female to these energies because they're energies. But I feel like this energy here, this is a feminine, type of feminine energy. There's something that I was just feeling about someone being prideful and not surrendering to, I feel like it's sort of like a benevolent energy. Like, I feel like some people may have a lot of masculine energy. That's not that masculines are prideful, but it's a prideful energy, like, I can't lose this fight, I gotta win this fight to save face, or something like that. So I feel like this energy is, Spirit is saying you need to balance that. You need a feminine energy as well to approach this with a fine balance. Okay, that's what I'm hearing, a fine balance. To balance out the stubbornness or sort of set in your ways type of energy, and open up to the belief that you are a very capable being of light that can help yourself through this journey, through this path, as well as letting in help from your guides. Okay, so this guardian angel here is saying, don't you know I've got you? I've got your back. You're capable of so many things on the highest level, and I'm here to help you work through that, because you are, you're needed in a specific way. We all have our life purpose, a purpose for being here, and some of you are resisting the calling to be. I think some of you are resisting a calling to move into a either profession or being of service somehow, some way to others, because I think you feel as if you know, you may be king of the hill, so to speak, where you are now, but Spirit is saying it's time to move forward with something. You've mastered this, whatever it was. It's time to move forward with something more meaningful and that will affect other people. Guys, there's never going to be, I mean, babies are born every day. We populate the earth on a daily basis. There's never going to be a shortage of someone to share your energy with or to help them in some way, shape, or form, right? It feels very, how do I say this? It almost feels like some of you have been in kind of like your own cave. And I don't mean that as, even though this card says sanctuary, I feel like some of you have been hiding. Whatever it is you're hiding, it's really time to blossom into something out in the open, to come out as a healer, messenger, whatever it is. Maybe you're secretly desiring to be in the healthcare industry and help someone physically. Maybe you want to be a physical therapist. Maybe you want to hands-on do Reiki or do some sort of healing that's beneficial to others. And I feel like it is on a very physical and spiritual level that where you're being called to help people. Your light is needed. And in some cases, your healing touch is needed for others, okay? For some of you, it's not just human beings. You're needed to nurture and to be a light, a love to animals. And I just feel like it's interesting. Why am I hearing plants? For some of you, you could be, I'm not sure what the word is in the career, but working with flowers, plants to provide healing for the earth. Some of you, environment related calling, healing the forests, planting trees, something on a natural basis like that. And I feel like some of you have felt like you can't make enough money if you do these jobs. But the truth is that you'd be surprised what opportunities open up when you give in to and you surrender to whatever calling is meant for you. And I just feel like some of you have been putting this off for a very long time. You've been feeling something, you just didn't know what. You weren't really sure. But I feel like that mask is coming off now to be revealed. Something's being revealed to you. Some calling. For those of you who have made a decent living in whatever environment, corporate, whatever environment, it has helped you with being comfortable in life financially, and you're afraid to leave that. But your soul is not satisfied until you surrender to your calling, okay? Yeah. So there is a surrender that's needed to sort of bring your soul and body, mind, spirit into alignment and to move forward in in that energy, the energy that's right for you. I'm not saying go quit your job. If you're happy there, by all means. But for some of you, it's an example. For some of you, you are being called away to do something different, okay? And as I always say, please don't quit your job with nothing, especially in this environment. I do feel that, yes, having faith is important, but sometimes I feel like we all need to know that we have to be able to take care of ourselves too. We have to do our part. We can't just always lean on just the universe. We have to also take part in this. We're partners with our divine creator, with the universe, okay? This energy of balance is coming in for you. For some of you, you're already feeling that need to maybe take some time away from work, or away from situations, away from certain things that are that you need to sort of leave alone. Just leave it alone, and work on your own energy, staying in your own lane, so to speak, and just following this path, this journey, without struggle, without letting other people's paths or energies get in your way. That's their energy, that's their walk on their spiritual journey. You have your own. You have your own. And for some of you, I do want to say this too. I've learned this as well. For some of us who are empaths and very spiritually connected, we're healers, we're earth angels, whatever it is that you are with that loving spirit of yours. Sometimes we can be confused and think that we have to go to the depths to rescue people when it's not our burden, not our journey. We can be there to give a smile, to give a support, but it works against us to dive deep into the dregs of someone's energy that is theirs to work out the healing. The healing on your part, on my part, comes from shining your light, right? So I'm not saying that we're never going to be guided to help someone who is really in desperate situation, because yes, we will. But there are certain things that people consciously or subconsciously gravitate to, and that is taking from your energy, your light, your love, and not and using us as a crutch, using our benevolent energy, our spirit, our who we are, to help to pull them out of their whatever it is. But it is their responsibility at the core. It is their responsibility to work alongside their guides, their angels. It's never good when somebody takes advantage of a benevolent spirit trying to help them. So balance here, guys, is what's coming in, and not just on people who are in situations that are desperate, but for healers, for spiritual advisors, for empaths, for light workers, whatever you want to call us, earth angels, whatever it is. Balance is being restored. Okay? So it's never wrong to say no to someone if you know that you need to conserve your energy, or you need to, or maybe you know that just intuitively you should stay away from whatever that is, right? Is when you say no for the purpose of doing what's best for your soul, for your life, that is never wrong. That is never wrong. And so I feel like there is a wisdom being imparted here, a wisdom being delivered, kind of coming out of a darkness into clarity, okay? There's a wisdom here that is being restored, not new, because you are wise. You've been wise. I feel like some of you from past lives or your original energy makeup, right? You come from wisdom in your past lives, and it's always been there. But throughout lifetimes, it has kind of been pushed aside for other things going on in your life, like drama and being a sponge to other people's energy and soaking up all of that other stuff that doesn't belong with you. And so I feel like that wisdom is being restored. It's coming back. It's coming to you as you clear your path and as you openly receive guidance and help from your guides, your inner voice, your divine creator, and even maybe even professional help from, I don't know, financial professionals or whatever it is. Your wisdom is needed here. And it is very, very crucial that you understand and know that you are a wise being. Some of you have very ancient connections with, maybe you call them wise ones or ancient, maybe like an oracle type energy, and you have a deep, great understanding of spirituality, of energy, of just some of you might be prophetic. I just feel like whatever it is that's been kind of dormant and kind of pushed back over the years and over lifetimes is coming forward now. It's coming forward. There is a very, very, I feel like you'll notice when you put your intentions out there, it's going to feel different this time. Not desperate, not weak, not if only I could believe this could happen type of energy. It's not like that. This, when you put your intentions out there, guys, it's going to be for real. It's going to be deep. It's going to be a belief. It's going to be like, okay, I intuitively know my body needs water. My body needs nutrition. I need exercise. I need this. I need that. You know that belongs with you. So whatever wisdom is being coming in here with that, it affects your intention. Your whatever you put out there will be delivered to you because you believe wholeheartedly in it. You believe in yourself. And so I'm very excited to hear these messages because they apply to me as well. What else, guys? Starbright. There's something about your light amongst the stars. You're not lost in the stars. You are unique. Everybody, we are unique in our path, in our soul, in our energy, in our light. And yes, we all are on a spiritual journey together. But we are in our own spiritual energy as well, okay? That's what I mean when I say staying in your own lane, being unique to who you are, right? I feel like this celebration card here is really about celebrating your uniqueness, celebrating you, celebrating that you finally can be yourself and come into a greater understanding of you, a greater understanding of your spiritual journey, a greater understanding of, I'll leave it there because it did pop out. So, your inner uniqueness, light, and path. Okay? And so I feel like Mother Mary is here. I don't know. This card of peace reminds me of a very motherly energy, Mother Mary. And I feel like this is an example of this is us nurturing ourselves, going back to the. You ever notice when a baby is born, they smell so, and it's funny because I say smell. There's a certain smell that babies have, and it's really, I can't describe it any other way than newness, freshness, a newborn, not affected yet by the world. And so it's almost like this picture here, this card represents Mother Mary with the miraculous birth of Jesus, right? And I feel like this energy is we are returning to our unique selves. We are birthing something that might seem new to others, but it's not new to us. It is our own uniqueness that is coming through, and we are to celebrate that uniqueness in our own way, in our own individuality. And I feel like for some of you who feel like you're stuck in some job or something, you're not. And you have this ability to move out of that and into something more fulfilling for yourself. And if you could just trust that, I feel like for us who have been in work settings that it's toxic, I feel like we've kind of lost ourselves. Like where's my energy, and where does my energy begin and yours end, or whatever? It's like you're being affected by everybody else. And I just feel like this rebirthing and coming into our uniqueness kind of sheds ourselves of other people's toxic energies and just kind of moving into our own and owning it and claiming it and loving it and being proud of it, right? You like to wear purple shoes, wear purple shoes. I don't know. I'm just saying, you're going to be unique. You're not going to be ashamed anymore. You're going to be you, all right? Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be true to you, and that's what's happening here. I just want to ask, I think there might be one more card here to share with you in this deck, and then I'm going to move on. Yes, thank you, Spirit, for this card. It is a card of surrender, surrendering to the beautiful natural energy where you came from, who you are at the core, at the roots. And I was going to say who you will become, but you know what? You are becoming who you are at the core. And so you are learning, you are growing, you are expanding exponentially. And I feel like the rat race, being caught in the middle of maybe heated discussions at work or whatever, you don't want it anymore. And so I feel like a couple things could happen here. You're going to be able to rise above all of that and not be affected by it. Or you're going to move on to something else that's more fulfilling for you. And in the rewards that come with that are financial joy, stability, freedom, happiness, love, stability. I said stability, but that came up again. So I do feel like that is what's happening here. For some of you, you may even be going on an adventure. You may even be taking some kind of trip, sabbatical, or maybe you're going to go to France and paint. Paint on canvas by the water or something. But whatever it is, you are in charge of that destination. You're giving yourself permission to travel, to start something new, or to I know some of you are going to say, I can't afford travel. Okay. So maybe you're traveling into your imagination to the abyss of the trueness of yourself, the truth of who you are. And where that takes you, that's between you and you and your divine creator, right? It's between you and the universe and your divine creator. But I'm telling you, Spirit is trying to tell you, you have an adventurous spirit here, and something is coming through. It's breaking through because it can't be stopped. Whoops. Sorry about that. I'm going to look at the Healing with the Angels cards. For some of you, I keep hearing that there's prophecies. You have the ability to predict certain things. You're prophetic. Prophetic. Okay? Not pathetic. Prophetic. And it's your calling. It's what you do. You could go into a full-time business of being a coach, a spiritual life coach, or a healer in some way. And so I want to point out something interesting. When I was shuffling these cards, a card from another deck fell out. It is the Six of Michael, right? It's Michael, Archangel Michael, telling you it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel, what I just say, relocation or travel. So some of you are venturing into something new, a new home, a new job, a new environment. Maybe someone wants to build or move into a country setting, a log cabin, or something like that. Something that soothes your soul. And that's the most precious thing that you can do for yourself, is to honor your soul. You will see signs, and this reading is one of them. You will see, feel, hear signs that these changes are coming in. You may see signs of travel or relocation, and I feel you could even rock formations are huge for some of you. You may get your energy from minerals or rocks or something like that, or where you hear your voice, you hear clarification, because you need that energy, that natural energy to guide you, okay? Yep, you're emerging. You're emerging, guys. You are merging into something that feels like it's been sort of hidden for quite a while, almost like a childlike appearance as you kind of burst through the curtains. Here I am. And it is a very much needed action step that has to be taken. On the heels of that comes abundance, guys. Honoring and being honored for taking action steps to be in your truth, to be you, to be in your uniqueness, to rise above, to move forward into as I look at the bottom of the deck, place of truth, right? Yeah, a place of truth. Who are you? This is you. I am the truth. I am the light. I am the way. I think that could have been Jesus, from a Bible scripture or something. I'm not sure. I do feel Master Jesus energy here, and it is a very enlightening energy. As I said earlier, 40 days and nights, I feel that everyone needs a break or a solitude, even just for a few hours, to kind of clear the way, enlighten, and encourage and rejuvenate, to shed other energies around you, and to be in your own truth, in your own light. Trust in this, trust in you, trust in your God, trust in your guides, trust in the universe. I trust in me because I am the light, is what I'm hearing. I am the light. And no one takes from that doesn't take away from your superior divine creator at all. It's you're honoring yourself, and that is what's needed. We are created from that precious, beautiful energy that is I want to say perfection energy. Not that we are to be perfect, because that's how we learn. By making mistakes, by making turns that aren't, that's how we learn. So the energy that you put forth in coming forward in truth to who you are in every aspect of your life is in no way taking away from your divine creator. It is honoring you. And that's what you're supposed to do. Whew, which brings you to freedom. Wow, these cards just keep coming. It brings you to freedom. Look at that. Is that a dove? I always think of white. When I see a white bird, I always think of a dove. Dove of peace. It brings you to freedom. You set yourself free. Okay? Is there anything else from this deck, please? The healing with the angels. I think Spirit is winding down now here with this message. And I just want to say, have compassion for yourself. Move past any kind of self-judgment. Because spiritual growth is needed. Okay? It is my honor, my pleasure. It is my life purpose to be here with all of you today and always, for as long as I'm guided to do this on this channel. Wishing you all the best in this new 2023 energy. And with love and light, I wish you all a blessed day and days ahead. Please feel free to contact me. I do personal readings. Blossoming Souls 1111 at gmail.com, and or hit me up on the comments and ask whatever. That's how you can contact me. And guys, my readings are always from the heart, from the heart space, guided by Spirit for you. So the intentions of offering these readings are for your benefit and to honor my life purpose. Okay? Know that I am here for you. I walk with you in the spirit of energy, of love and light. And until next time, namaste.